Certainly not one I expected to be talking about here on this Sunday morning, guys. Just last night, some news out there coming around the 100 Thieves scene, that being the mob, still currently inside of 100 Thieves, but the actual group of them, unfortunately so, after just a few weeks back, they lost Mako due to mental health, and of course, the what he goes on to describe in an amazing twitlonger, in case you guys want to check it out, the toxicity of the online culture he no longer wants to be a part of. He departed 100 Thieves, and as well as the mob, just weeks ago, and now weeks later, it seems that 100 Thieves, well, the mob themselves have disbanded. It's incredibly sad news out there for the 3 remaining members, that being Ava or Avalanche, that being Classified, and that being Froste, who will all luckily still be inside 100 Thieves, but oddly so, especially for the mob fans out there, will no longer be a part of the mob, which is now officially disbanded. Last night, they did say, hey guys, we've talked for the last couple of weeks, and we think it's best for the mob to go our separate ways and continue to make content individually. It doesn't feel the same without Mako, and we just want to thank every single one of you for riding with us all these years. We just want to say thank you to everyone who supported us throughout all these years, and just hope you guys understand this was not an easy decision to come to, but it was a necessary one. We are still going to make content individually and hope you treat us all like you have been. To which 100 Thieves did clarify all 3 members, Avalanche, Froste, and Classified, will still be a part of 100 Thieves and will continue to support their growth and journey as individual content creators. And this one was actually it's really tough to hear, right? Breaking down the Mako news was tough as it is, and for this, I guess maybe a few people out there would not be surprised the group was not the same without him. They will now be going their separate ways as individual content creators inside 100 Thieves. I am, at the very end of the day, I'm super excited to see which of these, will continue to pursue this, and we'll see, who takes a rise and who can really take off as an individual. It's just crazy because whenever I say one of their names or see one of their faces, I always think about them as a foursome, right? And then even with Mako leaving, you see them as, lack of better words out there, as a threesome, right? It's just crazy because I have been very, very fortunate to be in this spot for a couple of years now. And I remember I was actually watching another content group who I would compare to the mob, and over the past many months, you've kind of seen the fall off of the content they once were making more frequently. I don't want to be unfair when I say that, but in compared to Team Summertime with NRG and Optic, they've been making content very frequently. That's a content group I would compare, right? TST and the mob. Ironically so, I remember watching Hitch a few years back, and in a stream, he mentioned a guy like Ava, that being Avalanche, and that's how I was turned on to the mob. And I am really struggling with wording today. I'm not turned on by the mob, but that's how I was turned on to them in terms of found them. And then eventually they were signed to 100 Thieves, which I'm obviously a fan of as well. And so it's really weird to be in the space long enough to see these moves be made. Not only the rise of the mob, who are literally just trash talkers on Twitter, who still, they're a part of 100 Thieves. I know there's a lot of varying opinions about them, and we all face that kind of it's just the online era, right? You can't do anything right. But when you think about where these guys started, they were Twitter trash talkers who eventually got signed to one of the most notable esports organizations in the entire world for 100 Thieves. That in itself is a dream come true for so many people out there, an accomplishment that I will never look past. And they are still part of 100 Thieves. I cannot wait to see how their individual streaming careers do, and if they can actually come back into content as well themselves. It seems that they will be moving back home to their home locations, and it's just, when I sit back and think about this, it is sad. And luckily 100 Thieves will still, retain them, and I'm excited to see where their future does go. It's just, these kind of things are going to keep on happening as the space keeps on evolving, and as the years do pass, we're going to see these kind of changes, and we got to face them just as they do. So best of luck to the boys going forward. They know it, and I hope they know it. I'm excited to see their futures. So what do you guys think? 100 Thieves, the mob, has now officially disbanded. They will remain a part of 100 Thieves as individual content creators moving forward. Until next time, take care of yourselves, all right? Drink some wa, drink some ka. I'll catch you guys back here next time. Take care.